There we go. Hi, welcome back. I'm Susan Patang from the Quiet Zone Coaching, and this is No More Losers Dating After Divorce. Welcome. I'm glad you came back. What I want to talk about today is how to figure out what it is you do want in a relationship. And that's something that I actually have the book right here about what I teach my clients. And one of the units is called I Won't Do That Again, How to Accelerate Good Results by Identifying What You Do Want. Okay. And this is something I teach my clients. By the way, if you want to learn more about what I do, go to www.thequietzonecoaching.com. So how do we do that? I mean, we go through these breakups or divorces or whatever, and we go, oh my God, I never want to go through that again. Now I know what I don't want. Okay. I don't want a guy who does, I don't want a guy who is again. Okay. Whatever that might be. But what do you want? Maybe think about this. Maybe if you identify what it is you're looking for first, then you will be less likely to find somebody who is not going to be one of those that you say, oh my God, I don't want that again. Okay. You can save yourself a lot of time. So how do we go about doing that? I'm going to tell you. So the first thing is to decide what it is exactly, the type of relationship, what kind of relationship you're looking for. Okay. So let's look at that. Do you want to be with a man or a woman, or either? Okay. Viable question. Do you want a committed relationship that might lead to marriage? Do you want a committed relationship that doesn't lead to marriage? Are you thinking about maybe just finding, a booty call guy or something in between? What do you want that to look like? Okay. How many times we don't think about that? Okay. We just dive right in and we go on the dating apps and we swipe and we look through the profiles and oh my God, oh, that one's cute. All right. Read the profile, okay? Pay attention to that stuff so that way you don't end up with the kind of relationship you're not looking for. A lot of women I've talked to over the last week or two, one of their biggest complaints about the entire dating scene is that there are tons of guys out there that are just looking for a booty call, okay? They want to have sex in 5 minutes, okay? And some women don't care about that. I mean, I did talk to a couple of women that were like, you know what, that's fine. If they had just told me that in the beginning, that's not what I was expecting. So that's a way to avoid it. Okay. You have a very clear idea of what type of relationship you want. Okay. And you make sure that when you make a date with somebody else, that you kind of communicate a little bit about that. So before we go on this date, I just want to let you know, I'm really looking forward to meeting you and learning more about you. I'm not one of those people who just wants sex. So if that's what you're looking for, good luck to you. Happy, joy for you, but I'm not interested. Okay. And you can say it in a way that's more authentic to you, but be lighthearted about it, but do make it clear that that's, I'm not looking for that. If that's not what you're looking for. When it comes to guys, okay, don't just go by looks. All right. What is attractive to people is subjective. And I was just talking to a client about this today. There's a lot of communication that is nonverbal. All right. So it's not just body language. A lot of times there are micro expressions that happen on our faces and micro body language that we don't even realize is giving us away to other people on a subconscious level. I know you don't care about that, but we want to make sure that we're not looking for the wrong thing. Okay. So what I want you to do is to create, just like we did when we were talking about self-confidence and creating the training wheels, the avatar for yourself, the best version of you that you want to be. I want you to create an avatar for your perfect date. Okay. So what does that look like? Both physically. Okay. Yeah, physically, but I want you to focus more on the person. Okay. So what kind of person do you want? What are the values that you think are important? to having that person. Do you want them to be kind, compassionate, a good listener? Do you want them to, do they have to be employed? Do they have to have a certain kind of job? Do you prefer somebody who is not caring for elderly parents? Do you prefer somebody who doesn't have small children? Write down what the perfect version, yes, that's my dog. He's still fussing for a snack. If he comes closer, I'll bring him up so you can see him. So you want to identify what your perfect avatar for a partner would be. And then what I want you to do is go through that list and make it detailed. Okay. Now you're never going to find that guy. Okay. Chances are that person doesn't exist. Okay. And make sure that your must-haves are reasonable. Your avatar is a reasonable person, because being like Bill Gates rich is just not reasonable. Okay. The chances of you finding somebody like that are very slim. So make it a reasonable list of things for your perfect guy. And then what I want, or girl, depending. And what I want you to do is go through that list and say, okay, so this is non-negotiable, must have, must have, must have, must have. These things, yeah, not so much. Here he comes, watch it. Rocky, come here. So my perfect version of a dog is one that's quiet when I'm trying to do a Facebook Live. Hi, this is Rocky Road. Say hi. This is your loving audience. Hi, I'm Rocky Road and I want a snack. Okay, so your perfect version, your avatar, okay, decide what's negotiable. So you may say, I want somebody who lives within 15 miles of me. Okay, fair enough. Okay, I want somebody who lives within 20 miles of me. Okay, go wait in the kitchen. I'll get you something in a second. Okay. But you may meet somebody that you think is really decent that might be a good contender. So what if he's 25 miles away? Okay, and he's just don't cut him off. All right, okay, that's a negotiable. You may want somebody who has a certain income level, and you meet somebody who makes $10,000 less than that. Okay, so what do you do? That's the other one barking now. So what do you do with that? Okay, is that negotiable, and to what degree? Okay, so I'll take $5,000 less than my target income, but not 10. Okay, you see where I'm going here. So I want you to take the time to write down what you do want. What do you want? Until next week, I hope you have a wonderful, awesome, amazing weekend. Namaste, and I'll talk to you next week. Try it and see what happens. Write it down. I'll talk to you soon.